Everyone, or good morning and good night, which depending on where you're from. So today we have Alexis and me, Lloyd, which is over here. I'll be covering the technical stuff, and Alexis is sorry, covering the fundamental stuff. Now, uh, although I say I'm covering the technical stuff, the truth is we're in the middle of a war. And what? Why is Alexis showing on my screen? That's funny. Oh, I should change my background also, right? I'm having the wrong background, I think. I that should this should be my correct one. Yeah. So the truth is that I think it'll be true for next 10 years is that if we are in a war, a major war of any kind, hopefully not world war, fly to USD is always the safest choice for now. Yeah. So if you're in the midst of shorting USD, I think that's a really, really, really bad position to be. The US is still the biggest consumer in the world. They still have the biggest guns. Yeah. So no matter what, my personal belief is that no matter what the technical say, what the fundamental says, the common sense says that in any major crisis, always support the biggest bad boy that's in the world right now, which is US. Right. So I'll just share my screens. Now, coincidentally, or I'll say luckily, my technicals also support my words. So what happens, as you can see here, the dollar index, right? You can see that USD is just jumping around for quite some time. As of last week, it finally broke above. Okay, let's rewind. 4 weeks back, it broke above, came back down. Last week, it broke above, and now it's staying above, which is a good thing. All right, so we can say that this is a really good retest already. So now, I don't mean in any bad terms. Is that if the shit continue as it is, uh, let's just support the biggest gangster in the world right now, which is US. Yeah, because they USD at the end of the day is a safe haven currency when in times of crisis. Yep. So dollar in terms of technical or fundamental or sentiment, I would say it is in a very good position for us to long at the moment. And other than dollar, which is showing the strongest possible position to hold along, I don't have any other currencies that says that really that holds the water for that. CAD is just really in the middle of nowhere. I don't really want to do anything with it. Yen also is just really right at the bottom. Let's not do anything to it. Swiss against this is a very, very faint level, so don't really want to do anything with it until it proves that it might want to break or go further down. So I have a lot which is really you can see that they are just plunging. Right, we can short them. We can definitely short them, but technically speaking, I would say from Kiwi onwards. All right, so let's go back to Kiwi charts. You can say that it still have a, I would say, let me see, $57 to 56 still. This I'm on a weekly chart, by the way, so it still have about 1,000 pips to actually safely go down. So we can short Kiwi. Same reasoning for pound. I think it hits a very, very nice 130 level. Yeah, and then the euro, we are more or less in the same position. You can see that it broke this level, retested. So even the euro have a much more wider space to actually travel down. So Kiwi, Pound, Euro, and then the one right at the bottom is actually Aussie. It tries to break up, it fails. It fought very hard to stay above, and then it just broke straight down. Now, I think currently the apparently strongest against the weakest is just Aussie dollar. Let's have a look at it. So you can see that Aussie dollar it has already started to weaken since I would say wow, 2 weeks back already. So right now it's just in the middle of nowhere. Let's wait a while. Probably by Tuesday you might get a better idea. Once it breaks and retests at the last significant low, we can join in the party. That's Aussie dollar. Again, short Aussie, long dollar. Euro dollar previously is really in a range. I think for surprisingly, Euro actually hold its position quite well. Yeah, so we might have to wait longer for this. Yeah. At Wednesday, whether see will break this level and go for a retest. Otherwise, if it's just bouncing off in this range, I would rather stay out of it. Now, pound dollar, again, it broke the level already. I wish to see it go down further. I don't want to see this kind of minor retest. I want to see it really travel down and then have a swing up before I'm ready to short it. Right. So it must show me that it has more momentum. Right. Let's not take when in terms of volatility, this kind of short I would say nonsense retest, let's not take into account. We really must see some really strong momentum downwards. Retest and then go short. Yeah. So all in all, I would just summarize that I would long dollar. Technically, it supports that. Any other thing that has a really, really strong downward momentum, and I would just short it. Now, a special coverage would be actually gold and silver. I don't really want to play gold at the moment because yes, gold we don't really have a higher high here, right? But we have a higher low. Now over here we have a higher high. We may have already missed this movement, so probably by Tuesday and Wednesday, if it actually breaks this significant level, comes down for a retest, then yes, I will actually join the fund and have a long. But usually silver might give us a slightly earlier entry. You can see that it has range. We have a higher high. We have a higher low. So silver may act faster, give us a earlier entry. If it actually breaks this level, come back for a retest. Again, I will mention is that for any insignificant retest, let's not have give it any more attention, but rather I really want to see this kind of movement whereby it gives a higher high and then a higher low, then yes, that's a good point to go in. Yeah. So that's for me for today, and I'll hand over to Alexis.